Awareness begins like a candle in the dark, in the breaking of silence, not in whispers, not in closed rooms, not in shadows, but in truth carried on trembling, rising, unafraid voices. Voices that refuse to be silenced. Because truth spoken out loud becomes a kind of light in teaching children that kindness is not small but a shield, a lifeline, as a language that every child deserves to know. We must teach our kids that kindness matters. Teach kindness as if it were oxygen, as if a gentle word could become a lifeline. Because too many children have been buried, too many have vanished beneath the weight, lost to the cruelty of bullying. Too many young lives have slipped through our hands like smoke, to silence that pressed too heavy on tender hearts by the weight of someone else's words. Because bullying is not a bruise that fades, it's a wound that can end a life. Too many names now carved into absence. Too many names now live only in echoes. We cry justice for them, and mercy for the living who still carry their weight. Justice for them, for every name cut short, for every parent left with silence. Where laughter used to live, we remember them, we carry their names. We promise justice through compassion, through change, in the refusal to let another child be swallowed by shame. And still, we must keep saying, telling the world that depression is a liar, that silence builds walls around the hurting like a slow death, that no one is ever a burden for the simple act of breathing. For having needs, for reaching out or struggling, we must teach that asking for help is not weakness, but rebellion, courage, that's strength with teeth, that's defiance against the darkness. It is the first thread of healing woven through pain. We must learn that it is okay to not be okay, that to speak of pain is not shame, but rather the beginning of healing. Awareness begins here, in the tearing down and unweaving of stigma, in the light we shine where shadows once ruled.